Hello, welcome back. Today I'm out at the Riverside Cemetery in Denver, Colorado. We're going to be visiting the grave of Katrina Wolfe Murat. She is known as the Betsy Ross of Colorado because she made the first U.S. flag here from undergarments. So I'm going to tell you about her story as we go look for her grave. Katrina Wolfe was born in southern Germany, August 20th, 1824. Now, there are various descriptions of her marriage and how she reached the United States. So there's a few different stories out there. But an account by the Daughters of the American Revolution states that she married a wealthy German and came to the United States with him in 1848. And after his death, she married Count Henry Murat of a distinguished French family. And another recent account says from a 1901 New York Times article that she married Count Henry Murat in 1848 and that he was a great nephew of Napoleon Bonaparte and that came to the United States in 1852. So we may not know the exact time she came to the United States, but it was around somewhere between 1848 and 1852. And shortly after her marriage to the Count and Countess Murat honeymooned in Europe, and while there, purchased a red merino petticoat. Joining the Pikes Peak Gold Rush, the Murats settled in Montana City, Colorado, or what's now known as Aurora, Colorado, sometime in 1848. During an interval of 2 years, the Murats visited Europe, and in 1858, they returned back here to Colorado. They became proprietors of the El Dorado Hotel in Auraria, Denver, selling the business after 3 months. Then they moved to the Denver side of Cherry Creek, where they made a living operating a bakery, a barber shop, and a laundry. His occupations were barber, dentist, gambler, and innkeeper. Murat received a commission to make the first American flag for Colorado, which flew from the El Dorado's 50-foot flagpole on May 1st, 1859, and was stolen shortly just after 4 days. Assisted by Wapala, a Sioux, sewed the seams of the first U.S. flag in Colorado. Murat purchased blue and white muslin, but lacking red material, she ended up cutting up the red merino petticoat, which she had bought from France on her honeymoon. Wapala aided in sewing the stripes, while Murat arranged the placing of the stars. When asked in her old age how she made the flag without a pattern, she answered, "How could anyone who has seen that flag and loves liberty and freedom forget what it is like? I knew there must be a star for every state, and I counted the states at that time. When you love America, you love the American flag." The Murats left for California on horseback, but returned to Denver with more than $50,000 in a stagecoach. They bought a saloon, Criterion Hall, but left Colorado again in 1863 for Virginia City, Nevada, where they established a Continental restaurant. There were other trips to Europe and California before in later years, then settling in Palmer Lake, Colorado. Their financial resources declined after 1876, and she ended up divorcing Henry in 1881. Drinking heavily, he died broke in the county hospital in Denver. Oh, and I'm so happy we get to pass the Lester Drake cabin here. This is so cool. I'll probably have to do a whole video on this, guys, but it is really awesome to see. Alright. So after Henry died, she had to be dependent upon herself. So she became a washerwoman and took in summer boarders in her house in Palmer Lake. And then with her own earnings, she built a little white frame cottage at Palmer Lake's Glen Park, which was her last home. She received a pension of $10 per month from the Pioneer Ladies in Society. She was a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution. She died on March 13th, 1910, and was buried here near Henry. To commemorate her services, a boulder of silver plume granite was placed on her grave, bearing the inscription, "In memory of the maker of the first United States flag in Colorado, Katrina Wolfe Murat, 1824 to 1910. Erected by Denver chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution." So in this section, I'm guessing that this boulder is going to be her. Try to get my shadow out of here. And it says, yes, in memory of the maker of the first United States flag in Colorado, Katrina Wolfe Murat, 1824 to 1910. Erected by Denver chapter of Daughters of the American Revolution. There's just this cool boulder here on her grave. So I don't know if her husband Henry is here too, and he just doesn't have a stone, or I just can't see it. So if I find a picture of it, I'll definitely put it in here. But I thought this was a very, very cool story, and thank you for making the US flag, Katrina, even though sadly it was stolen 4 days after all that hard work. But yes, thank you for sacrificing your red petticoat in order to do that. Rest in peace. Hope you enjoyed that video and getting to see the grave of Katrina Wolfe Murat, the Betsy Ross of Colorado. Please like and subscribe for some more videos, and I'll see you at the next grave. Thanks.